You just know you don't like it. Like, no, not me and Runny body washes though. Watch what you say to me. She trying to combine me with water. Let me get down in this dry. With that lady speed step, I'm like, why is this escaping? Like it's running away from a wrestling championship. Oh. Much as I love body wash and the different things that you could shower with and or bathe, sometimes you get that body wash that's just very runny, and you're thinking over your life and just wondering, was it worth the moment going to the store to buy it? Today we shall discuss that unless I do this thing that I'm going to go over with you, I'm never going to shower with a runny body wash, and how you could do it too. Like to find out? Come with. We are in lay bathroom, so it's the best place to show you. There's a couple products that I no longer have, and I said to myself, I'm not going to buy them anymore because sometimes the first time that you buy something, as far as body care especially, you just know you don't like it. Like, no, not putting this in the cart. Okay. And it's no shade towards the companies or anything like that. It's just the fact that maybe you didn't have a good experience. And then fast forward, someone else can try it the very next day, next week, next month, next year, whenever that is. They'll love it. Me and Runny body washes though. Yeah. Better watch what you say to me. Me and Runny body washes don't do it. And I usually, by the time I figure it out, and that's usually up on first application, it's a blind buy, meaning I've never tried it before. Yeah, sometime last year, I believe it's early last year, 2021, two body washes in particular, and this is no shade, I like the concept of what they're trying to do. And I believe they're still making them, they're still manufacturing them. Lady Speed Stick. They have two body washes. Great sense, and I get the concept, but it was running for its life. That's kind of where I made up the term, just when something it don't waste no time running off down the side around the corner of your arm or wherever you apply, and then to the drain, and then that's wasted product you didn't get a chance to have fun showering with or working up beside. It just ran away like, oh. Oh boy, Jessica, she trying to combine me with water. Let me get down in this dry. I don't want that. Like, that's how I felt with those two and other select ones. This is another one. Victoria, don't tell nobody. Absolutely no shade. Amber Romance here. Amber Romance. It wastes no time. Do you see that? I just want you to see it before we get into what happens when you buy it and it's too late and you can't take it back. Hygiene products, that's 110% of the time, no returns, no refunds, no exchanges, except if you buy it and you don't open it, you don't break the seal, and you just haven't opened it and it comes damaged, you might be able to get a refund. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's a legitimate circumstance. But when you buy it on purpose, ain't nothing wrong with it, but it's just, this is not what I signed up for. I have read reviews or whatever you have done to prep before buying, or maybe you just bought it like, oh, I smelled it one time, or I heard somebody say something about it. And, this is a sign. When it's in the bottle like that and it's just fluid. Now, yeah, this is great if you want to make a bubble bath, but if you're trying to shower and or take a bath with it, a bath, but not a bubble bath, there's a difference. There's some things you're going to have to implement so you can get the best usage of your coin. Another one. This is my last bottle of it, as a matter of fact. Olay's Fresh Outlast, notes of watermelon and agave here. Body wash. And they have so many scents. They have so many wonderful scents. Olay is on Dove's bottom, if you okay, in terms of body wash scents. Because the coconut one from Dove, Olay got one. Vanilla one, Olay got one. Shea butter, Olay got one. Starting to sound like a rap song. When you find out body washes like these, and these are being used as examples, like the Lady Speed Stick, what do you do when you can't take it back? You can't get your coin back, and you don't want to throw it away because you want to be resourceful. I've been at that crossroads before. You let me know what works for you. The first things you want to do once you have identified, that's the purpose of me showing you just examples like that as to how to tell a body wash is runny, or after you've made the purchase and maybe you having buyer's regret. Okay, it happens. What do you do with it when you can't take it back, or you don't want to be wasteful and you want to be resourceful? You want to test things out by first running it through your hands. That's one of the first things you want to do. The reason why you're wanting to runny, say that 10 times fast. The reason why you want to run through your hands a runny body wash is just because you need to get a feel for it first to know what you're going to do. I know I do. If you don't do anything else, get a feel for that texture so you can be like, okay, this is what to expect. And then start examining as to how fast it runs off your hand and down the side or wherever you put it and into the drain or wherever you're standing. And then what you want to do when you're deciding to shower with it, you want to introduce a little bit at a time into your hands, into your shower loofah or your washcloth. That's what you want to do. Introduce a little bit of it into your hands. When you do that, that's allowing you to control the pace, if you will, from it wasting so much, from you wasting so much of it, and from so much of it getting away from you out of your hands or your shower loofah. When you're introducing a little bit at a time into your hands, then do the exact same thing with water into your hands. Then that's going to further allow you to work up a lather. And then still you're maintaining a bit of control over this runny body wash, and you're still keeping the essence and most of the products in your hands for its intended purpose, which is externally to wash yourself. This take practice. This stuff take practice. Cause baby, when I was with that Lady Speed, I'm like, why is this escaping out of my hands like it's running away from a wrestling championship? What's And then most recently the Philosophy chocolate chip cookie. It's a triple purpose product. So you could shampoo your hair with it, shower gel in the shower, and then also a bubble bath. And so I've been using it for my shower. And what's been happening is, I'm trying to pour it and be careful, and it's just escaping out of my hand faster than I can lather it together. It's so silky smooth. You have to watch with that, with body washes that are runny, but then they're also silky and smooth and look marbly and pearlescent, has lots of shimmer throughout it. Looks like, it just nearly like you're showering with a colored highlighter makeup. And then we're not even to the part where we talk about lasting power. Most runny body washes, that's a sign of there's more water than product in them. That's the case, you're going to need to double up on your layering of a similar lotion scent if it doesn't already have one in the same brand, and a fragrance if it doesn't have one in the same brand. Very similar fragrance family. Now, once you get a good rhythm as to putting a little bit of the product in your hands and then working it through your hands, and then doing the exact same thing, mimicking the exact same thing once you introduce water, a little product at a time, a little water at a time, a little product at a time, a little water at a time. Okay? That helps you use the most product, and I guarantee you there will be minimal usage, but it takes practice. I didn't say you're going to be a pro on the first try. Okay, you talking to somebody that had plenty of practice and still practicing. Just learned is that even with you practicing that and putting a little product at a time and a little water at a time, Sometimes you're going to slip and make that mistake. That's fine. We human. That's fine. Okay. If you happen to pour it into your hand during one of those turns that you take and during your shower routine, and you done got comfortable in there and all that other stuff, and you pour it in your hands or your shower loofah and it runs off and down the side. Now, I had it, the philosophy down in my hands, poured it, and it kept going down the middle of my palm. And so what you have to do is learn to position yourself while you're in there in the shower. Now in the tub, you might have a better chance. So that way you don't be falling. So sit in there. Shower, you got to make sure you're sturdy. But you want to position yourself that as this stuff drips down your arm, don't just do straight up and down. Do it at an angle. Like, I'm going to show you this. If I pour it here, I had to angle myself. I can position it to drain down my arm onto my elbow. And then I'm still, with that technique, you're still getting it on your skin, but then you're also not wasting it. Practice. When I discovered that, I said, oh, well, I can waste less product and get the most out of it. When you position yourself at an angle, when this body wash is dripping down your arm, body, leg, ankle, kneecap, elbow, position at an angle. Now, elbow, you have to do it like this or in some way that's comfortable, but then you're still not allowing it to go down the drain as much as you could possibly maneuver everything. That, ladies and gentlemen, that is the only way. Because otherwise, I will never shower with a runny body wash unless I do these things. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you all next time.